44 Magnum at 2:30 a.m. The neon hum of the soda cooler was the only sound inside the gas station. Satan, sporting his natural red skin, short horns and a pair of faded jeans, grabbed an energy drink. He set the can on the counter and tapped his wristwatch. Sarah, the night shift clerk, didn't even blink. Working the stretch of highwayman, she had seen everything from armed meth heads to cultists, so a literal demon didn't faze her. She slid the can across the scanner. That's $2.50. Satan swiped his debit card as the machine beeped approval. He reached behind his back, pulled a massive gleaming 44 Magnum from his waistband and dropped it onto the counter. What's this? Sarah asked, her hand hovering near the panic button. Are you robbing me? I'm doing you a massive unappreciated favor. Satan said, checking his watch again. In exactly 4 minutes, 2 men will walk through that door. They're going to demand the safe money. Panic when you can't open it. He shoots you directly in the forehead. I've already attended your funeral. Your mother's grief is devastating, by the way. Trying to prevent that. Sarah looked at the heavy iron on the counter, her breath catching. If you know they're coming, why don't you stop them? Scare them off. Satan sighed, deeply offended, because the cosmic bureaucracy strictly forbids me from directly flattening human threats. If I do it, it's a miracle and God gets the credit. If I give you the tool to save your own life, humanity finally realizes I'm the one looking out for them. I want the recognition. Sarah, now hide the gun under the scratch ticket display they just pulled up to pump for. Terrified, Sarah shoved the heavy pistol out of sight just as the glass doors chimed. 2 men walked in, hoods pulled low and sunglasses masking their faces despite the pitch darkness outside. The leader didn't waste words. He yanked a compact pistol from his waistband and aimed it at Sarah's chest. All the money from the register in the safe, put it in a bag. Fast, I don't have the code to the safe. Sarah stammered her voice saying, don't lie to me. The robber snarled, stepping closer. The code is just a store zip code. Panicking, Sarah looked past the robber's shoulder. Satan was leaning casually against the candy aisle, eating a piece of licorice. Do it now. His voice echoed directly inside her mind. Grab the gun, pick your target. Following his gaze, the robber spun around, spotted the red-skinned demon and fired a panicky round. The bullet struck Satan dead center in the chest and flattened instantly against his skin, dropping into a display of potato chips with a dull clink. What the hell? The robber screamed, backing up. That distraction was Sarah's window. She reached under the counter, gripped the checkered handle of the Magnum and pulled it up. But the gun was heavier than she expected. Her wrist wobbled, the barrel dipping toward the floor. The second robber reacted first. A loud crack echoed through the store. The bullet caught Sarah right between the eyes. She dropped instantly behind the counter. The 2 men, terrified by the unkillable red monster in the aisle, didn't even grab the cash. They bolted out the door, tires screeching as their sedan tore into the night. Satan walked over to the counter and looked down at Sarah's unmoving body. He let out a long, defeated breath. I literally gave you a hand cannon, Sarah. All you had to do was hold it straight. He reached over, retrieved his Magnum, and tucked it back into his jeans. He's disappointed that his good deed had completely fallen apart. He kicked open the glass doors and walked out into the humid night. He took the shortcut through the municipal cemetery to clear his head, but the universe wasn't done annoying him. Hey, you down there? Satan stopped on the manicured grass. He looked down and saw a man's head protruding from the turf like an overgrown bearded turnip. The head wore a dusty cowboy hat. Who are you? Satan asked. Samuel, Tennessee. Folks call me Tex. The head snapped, spit in a bit of dirt. I was lynched back in 1875 by my brother-in-law so he could steal my land. I want my life back, demon. Grab a shovel and dig me out. Satan rubbed his temples. Look, Tex, I don't have a shovel. The dirt is rock hard, and frankly my approval ratings took a massive hit tonight. I'm not